in pink pajama shorts looking at this man who is very well dressed.
Oh yeah, no, here. There you, wait, there you go.
Yeah, she put her hair down.
Yeah, no, you hear the crackling of the firewood, the smell of the dinner that Takshan had made. Neela is snoring kind of loudly in the back. Yeah, she's a loud snorer. Uh, you see this well-dressed figure with the raven feathers and black fur trimming around the shoulders. Not exactly the best clothing for a jungle forest environment, but you get the feeling this person wasn't actively traveling through this area. Uh, and with that in mind, uh, you were informed that yeah, the Xerxes is one of the emanations, and he will join the fold.
I see.
So it's a dangerous trial?
He's mentioned this forest of darkness before to me. He kept mentioning, or I asked him if he could take me there sometime, but it hasn't happened yet. But he said soon.
You're not prepared, and nor are you, and I don't say that to discourage you or to beleaguer your strengths. You are very strong students, first years, that have uncovered a political conspiracy. Impressive work, honestly. I almost wish I had you both back in my time. But the land of darkness, the forest of darkness, it is very dangerous, and not many outsiders even know of.
And we can help him through this trial then? It's not something he has to stay and do alone?
There are some tasks that need assistance from others. We do emphasize friendship and the bonding of companions. He has his siblings, he has you. He has you. But when the trials begin, he must go through it alone. But he will call upon you, I hope. He has been talking about the two of you at length, and he enjoys your company and your personalities. Of course, he's married to one of you, and he finds you great company and great conversationalist, and a great cook.
That's true. Takshan can cook a mean-ass meal. I think there's still some left over behind if you are hungry.
He looks over and goes, does that include tree bark? Isaac told me one time you put tree bark in the somewhere.
Oh, it's was only one time. So no, it's not right now.
Takshan, I remember the first meal you ever fucking cooked for us. You cooked us cactus leshy stew.
Goodness.
It's
What to do. I hope he does not repeat these mistakes.
Well, I'll be sure to give him a stern lecture the next time I see him.
He gives you a warm smile and says, I'm glad you're with him, and I'm glad you're friends with him. You two are friendly. He will need many of you, and for the future ahead. It's hard to say. Branches extend out, and they go and they grow. It's hard to say in which direction, you know?
We all have our own path we walk on, our own branching storylines and whatnot. Or at least I'm committed to continue trying to steer myself onto a path that is going the same direction as Isaac's.
As long as it should have, perhaps. Instability and violence and uncertainty. I had left my cushioned life as a prince. I wouldn't even have known I would have left. If I had known the palace I resided in was going to get sacked and destroyed, I perhaps would have cherished those around me much more than I had. But my destiny led me to the Forest of Darkness, and I became al-Khidr, or the Keyblade proudly for the time that I had it. And now I have a different Keyblade. Isaac carries the Key of Kings. I used to. The men before me used to. The men after Isaac will. We shall see. As a small commune that we call home, and with Bersalak as our prime director.
Is it only al-Khidrs, or?
Yes, it is our home. It is our destined place. And I know the name sounds very scary, very forward. How can a champion of balance ever hope to find comfort there? But that's what we are. Light and darkness. At the center of the land is a beacon of light. The rest of the forest, of course, shrouded in black. Imbalanced it might seem, but with all of us there, we are all anchors.
So anyone can go to this forest?
Many have. Sometimes the hands of a Keyblade will change. It's happened to various individuals who claim to be al-Khidr, which is why you will see others who discourage Isaac as the chosen. And to be fair, we're not even certain if Isaac is an emanation.
I mean, to that point, then, do Keyblades ever go to the wrong person?
It's possible. As I said, the person who held the Key of Kings before Isaac was the wrong individual, and they died. As grim as it is to say. As I said, these are not intelligent things.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Then I guess you can tell me, and she'll produce Sunbreaker, but apparently there's also an empty half that doesn't really have anything in it.
And who told you that?
A summoned, and you kind of look at Takshan, kind of squint her eyes a bit and say, Gallian man? From long ago, a man named Edmund Dantes. He was summoned by, I'm sure you heard the political scandal that came out. He was summoned by some chantry woman, and was the cause behind all of the our artifact theft from the past couple months. But no, he had mentioned that he just sensed that sort of thing in me, and shit. Hold on. Actually, hold on, Pritch. I gotta consult my notes.
I suppose that's one way of seeing it. In my brief studies of other religions, could also be seen as the perfect weapon.
A balance between light and dark, as they say.
Indeed. Sort of poetic that way. I don't know, I try to look at it positive, but it is a bit frightening for it to be emitting darkness. Well, it hasn't affected you too much, Lucia, so...
Besides, like, whenever I do indulge in use my tenebrous magic, it leaves me quite ill the next day, like a bit of nausea and a nasty headache, but I'm fine after that. It's gotten better though. I haven't experienced something like that in a while. I'm trying to get me to get a little more used to it so I can fully control it, but I guess a part of me is still not used to the fact that, there's... I almost just said evil, but it's not evil, it's just some form of, that darkness inside of me. As cliche
Chaos.
as it is to sound.
Chaos, one might even say.
Yeah.
Frightening indeed, but...
I mean, I
as
try
long as
to...
you're able to take the next step in your training, then...
Yeah, I've been trying to keep a level head about it.
Well, I suppose that's my view on it. Can be good or bad.
Well,
Let's say an emanation.
Well, I mean, it could be either good or bad, but something's only as bad as what you make it, right? A lot about tenebrous magic. Is that something you specialize in?
All al-Khidrs specialize in light and dark magic. It is our calling. Isaac will have to learn it sooner or later.
Well, what do you suggest I do then?
Continue on your course. Continue being a studious student. I merely wanted to give you additional context for the journey ahead. The forest of darkness awaits. You need not rush to it. Enjoy the time you have here as a student before you decide to take that.
Yeah. Well, gonna be kind of hard to sleep at night with what you've just told me, but yeah, I gotcha.
I can always put on a spell for you.
I was just making a joke, man. You don't gotta do that.
He gives you a big old warm smile.
Or telling people his own secrets, but he's really good at just blabbing his mouth to everybody, apparently.
Only to me and a few other al-Khidrs. Why? We're all, if he's the true al-Khidr, then we're all one and the same. All branches connected to a larger tree. At least I hope he is. Not until he completes the trial.
Okay.
And then I can taste his... I can feel the taste on his tongue. I can smell whatever he breathes in. I can see what he experiences.
You know, you don't gotta keep talking about that, man. I think I get the picture.
It's only if we choose to. Darling, don't worry. It's not something we always feel. Can you imagine how terrible that would be? Some of those al-Khidrs are walk around barefoot. That would be terrible.
I cannot imagine doing that.
Anyway, he will place a reassuring hand on you, Takshan, and then he'll go ahead and give you a hug, Lucia.
I'll hug him back and say, well, it was nice to meet you, Xerxes, and yeah, I'll be sure to give Isaac an earful the next time I see him.
He will giggle and say, I look forward to it.
And before I head in for the night, Takshan, if you ever see me, I don't know what it's gonna look like, but if you ever see me, I guess let Tenebris take control of me, pull me back, please. If anyone here could do it, it's probably either you or Isaac. Maybe Zoe.
No problem. I'll figure something out.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach over. I'm gonna scratch underneath Luff's chin.
Luff does like not like a bite, but like a motion to bite.
Hey, shh! He was trying to sleep. So was CD apparently. We'll look over at CD.
I get the feeling when you say that, Luff looks at you like, yeah, I was trying to sleep too. Lucia, this is probably its cabin. Probably not living here per se, but probably just took it over. And you realize that probably explains all these little things it's been collecting.
And those are all fake. But those are all fake though.
No, these are all real ones. Because it can create fake ones, but it collects real ones.
Okay, so those are real. Okay. Well, that's Lucia's turn, but yeah, Lucia will shout out, "Everyone, wake up! It's a bubble beast!"
He goes,
Okay.
Oh, common, nice. I'm gonna.
But with that knowledge, it has the tags Earth and Beast.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Beast or beast.
I'm gonna smack it. I'm gonna attempt to smack it.
Double hit.
Oh! I'm gonna smack it with the 7 damage today. I'm gonna smack it. It's hard. Its skin is hard, right?
Yeah, it's got this rough skin, and it's also like got like it looks like warts, but they're like pebbles and rocks.
Yeah. So I'm gonna smack it and say, "Please don't attack us. We're sorry for invading your home. Just we just wanted refuge."
He goes, "You want to take my treasure? I'm gonna kill you."
No.
CD's turn.
We beat the shit.
Lucy will take her helmet off.
Evil talk, Sean Viola.
Hold on, Lucy will take her helmet off and kind of like whip her hair out of the helmet and look to CD.
Oh, strawberry.
Huh? No, that's my hair. And I'm gonna look to CD, who is about to shoot him again, and go, CD, guns down. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Wait, what the fuck what voice did I
Neela.
give this one?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, right. But the enemy.
He's not an enemy anymore. He's just a Lucy yawns and goes, miscommunication. Go ahead and put your keyblade away.
That will end the encounter as Neela stumbles over onto bed on a face plants on the bed.
Weapon.
Lucia did say, if this is your house, we're sorry. We saw no one was in it. We just want to seek refuge for the night. That's all it was. We found your little trinkets or whatever. We didn't touch anything.
Are you sure?
We might have disturbed him, but we sure didn't steal any.
There's a lot of blood on this wall.
Oh, yeah, sorry, my bad. I got caught in that trap. Lucia will,
He licks it. Tasty.
Freaky creature.
and then Lucy's gonna kind of back up a little bit. Say to Takshan.
You hear him go, oh.
Should I take that as a compliment? Or...
Oh.
He's moaning. Look at my blood. I'm kind of happy to actually.
Sorry, he closes his Nokia. He'll take the.
You put on glasses and answer the phone.
He takes the orb. And he looks at this. Okay, you guys can stay here for 2 more hours. Ram.
Yeah, of course we wouldn't want to impose on you.
Hold on. Oh. Can you tell her to get out of the way? I don't like her. Oh.
She still makes cat noise.
I don't like it. Tell her to leave.
Well, aren't you supposed to leave?
He sits on his cartoonishly large chair.
Well, I've seen a paracha around.
I think I saw it further westward, maybe northwest.
Okay.
I avoided it. I don't like cats. He looks over at Loved. I think they're stinky.
Oh.
And they hurt me.
Gash across.
Takshan, do you have any way to help his wound? You've patched this up before, right?
It's okay. I don't need anything. I'm all alone.
You know what? No, we gotta remember he licks the fucking Lucia's wall, blood off the wall and moans to himself, dude. Freaky creature.
Especially since you didn't take any of my trinkets.
Oh, we wouldn't think twice of it. We're good Ashari students.
I'll let you know right now, as I said, creature that you're looking for, somewhere northwest. Good luck.
Right, yeah, thanks, man. And Lucy's gonna go over. Is she like she's just like spread eagle on the bed?
Yeah.
I will not disturb her. I will Okay, Love's still iffy with me right now. I can't. You know what, I'm gonna just I'll just sit by my
Love sleeping on there.
Yeah. Lucy won't disturb her again. Lucy will just kinda like rest her head on the table. Close her eyes for a bit.
And as you guys continue resting, the hour will come upon you where you are beginning to prepare your belongings and make your way back out into the forest.
All right. Well, what do you think is peak, Neela?
Oh, I mean, let's see. Sporting events are pretty cool.
Oh, you see the finals a couple months ago of? Oh yeah, no, yeah, we watched it together. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was my. It's actually my old team. They went on to I guess join Carhigh's actual stock team. That's cool of them. Good for them.
Yeah, no, but they're making their king pretty proud with the performance.
I like the al-Bear.
The al-Bear?
No,
Oh, the show.
the show.
Oh, that's right, the cooking show. Isn't that...
That's big.
Is that really how kitchens...
I mean,
I hope.
I haven't been a line cook, but tales.
What's the whole
Why
point?
even bother reading it? Yeah. I mean, I would never like really like read something if because I never go out my way to read a lot of stuff. As you know, shocker. I know I don't read that much. But I don't know. Like, let's say a show interests me, and I know that there's a continue in a comic or a book. I mean, I'd read that if it interested me enough.
I'm not too much into anime personally. I do watch the dub though.
Oh yeah, no, we gotta change that. We gotta get you on some more shows, man.
No, Dub is right. Why am I spending time reading the subtitles when I could just be listening?
Sometimes watch things in their native tongue.
Boring.
Oh no, I mean I like both. I can appreciate both mediums.
I like Matt Mercy
Matt Mercy.
and Alex Liu.
Alex Liu. Honey, old Bosh.
Fucking everything.
She goes, yeah, I don't really care to look into the actors or voice actors. If they're like popping up on screen, I'm like, oh hey, it's them, and I move on.
I guess I'm just like a bit of a. I guess it just goes to show how much shit I've watched where I've started to recognize voice actors and other things. Shit I've watched and games I've played.
You win.
Talk Sean is so real for that.
Kind of stuff you watch and stuff you consume early on in your life kind of molds a little bit of who you are in the future. So I remember seeing a couple of videos that Dex, of some of the hits Dex would take. He would, I don't know why, he would set up cameras and record some of them.
Like, you mean like killings?
Yeah.
That's a little psychopathic, but... Wait, he made you watch those?
No, he didn't force me. He was like, hey, you want to see this? And the one time I said yes, I remember I watched him mimic one of the wrestling moves. And I just rolled my eyes and walked away.
Yeah, your brother's weird.
Yeah, you can see kind of why I don't really care for him. Despite all of his efforts to try and help me out.
No, I feel that.
Her and the rest of your family are very overbearing on you.
Yeah, no, it's mostly just that. Like I said, we haven't spoken to each other too often. We keep our conversations short. Like, she knows what I want. That's fine.
You don't miss that sort of sibling connection you could have with her?
As you guys are walking, she kind of like kicks a rock. She goes, I don't know. Not looking for any sort of sibling patchwork, patching of old wounds. At least not right now.
Well, at least you're still considering it for the future.
Yeah. And as you guys continue walking along, as you guys are running along, continue on through, spending a couple of hours looking for signs of the paracha. Usually signs indicating through claw marks on trees, occasional like scents, like the scent glands, or I'm sorry, just general scent of the creature. Usually following the signs of small game that it has killed and eaten. You continue on through northwest, hoping to find a paracha or a parrotbear. And as you continue on forward throughout the Irizel forest, spending a few hours trekking through this large primeval landscape, you come across a forest clearing. And in that forest clearing is something a bit more ominous. Several figures, some of them are dead.
Mocking at us.
You better not be Cunty Dro while I'm gone. Cunty Dro.
We go here. Spotting out in the forest clearing in a small ridge located further southwest. A few trees have been toppled over, and you can smell both gunpowder in the air and also lingering stench of death and decay. In the distance, you see a large albino or white-furred gorilla with 4 arms, looking quite triumphant, beating its chest, kind of snarling. Behind that figure is a half-elf man wearing wizardly robes, has a staff and a spellbook in the other hand, and closest to you is a human figure who's currently lying prone, injured, rifle battered away, and what it presumes to be his comrades slain across the clearing here.
Fucked!
There you go.
Just gotta ask. Oh wait, if he recognizes those soldier people.
So I'm gonna go ahead and just do this.
Are they from Fredonia? Holy shit.
CD will say, I recognize those mercenaries. Dirac mercenaries. The name is unimportant, but the man in front matches the description my handler gave me of Joshua Lowe.
Is your handler gave you the information? Is Joshua needed?
Joshua was former Fredonian soldier, was part of the combat diver program. He was not rejected, but he was not interested.
Well, let's go save him, and Lucy's going to continue walking forward. What are you doing out here?
Well, the poor fellow was looking to find the culprit who killed his dear older brother. And you see Joshua's just, the gorilla's like stepping on his one leg, and he's just like, ah! You hear the half-elf continue to say, isn't it a wonderful thing? Animals here, they can be so easily turned to their more savage nature. I really don't understand the principles of you Ashari, or druids for that matter. Animals know their betters. Humanoids are the superior. They are to follow us, we are their masters. Oh, I see you have a feline critter in your company as well.
Are you done talking? Or are you gonna... What are you planning on doing? Just release him. And just be on your way. We don't want anything. We just want at least that man's safety. The fight, clearly.
I suppose so. And he will whisper something to the ape, and you see that there's like a collar around it. And you hear, you are the Ashari that have arrested Jolene and Wilfred, undermined the plans of Jeanette, slain Edmondante. Are you that rabble, that unscrupulous credence?
So, what of it?
Beast, go slay them. Joshua Lowe can survive for all I care. And he watches you, walks away. Animals do as they're told. It's what they're better off doing. I need everyone here.
Wailing at this thing first. Let's go!
It's gonna hit.
Huge, huge. Not so huge, but huge. Go for another one.
That's
Oh my god, luck!
That's a forceful bonus, baby!
Oh no.
Holy shit!
36. This creature is badly injured.
We're finally hitting like Shindara. It goes so meow.
Just turns into Shindara.
Okay,
And even since this one is attacking, this is still a beast.
I don't think CD will care.
CD does see red every time.
Yeah, he's not gonna care.
Yeah, no, we gotta play it by
Oh
ear.
my god, oh my god,
Yeah, he's
oh
not
my
gonna
god.
care.
Ah, he's not gonna care. He's fucking killing this thing.
Plus dead.
Dude, Hunter's gonna be so.
As
fucking confused.
CD delivers a stab into this into the Angajani's neck, he will go.
And just push it over as CD jumps on top of his torso and unsink the bayonet in his chest, looking at
He wipes.
Hawk squeal. American
And then
flag
he-
behind him.
Like an anime character, wipes the combat rifle on his sleeve.
Yeah.
With your brother, right?
Yeah, we moved
You-
in there. God, that was maybe like 6-7 years ago now.
Well, you should have at least known about the dangers of the Irizel forest.
I heard regular dangers, right? Boars, raptors, all these sort of things, but I was not expecting beasts, gorillas that worship demons. So that was not on my list of things I was hoping to fight. You'll have to forgive me.
No, please, we're past it. Just, you're obviously a little messed up, but you said you were in here. Did you know these people that you were with?
No, I just hired them. I knew a few of them, only for like a week or two. That's fine. They knew their job.
Unfortunate, though, and say, God, we're stuck in the middle of a forest with no way to communicate.
It's fine. If I can patch up my wounds, I'll limp out of here. At least I recognize some ways. If not, I can just sit by and wait for you guys to come back. I've got some camp supplies to last me a few more days at least.
Well, we're currently in the middle of a mission right now, a little Lashari assignment called the Taming of the Beasts.
Yeah, no, I've heard. I saw.
We're supposed to be out here for at least a week, man.
I saw these two cat-eared siblings walk by. No, don't worry. I already know what y'all are up to. I'm not looking to intervene or get involved, but I guess at this point it can't be helped with you guys, rescuing me.
And the fact that you overheard the name of and you know a little bit about whoever that man was and his affiliations. The Ashari and City Watch are gonna want to probably question you a bit. That's the word. If you head that direction, Lucy's going to point into the direction where they came from.
Mm-hmm.
There's a small little shack that you could rest in for a bit. There's a beast that lives there, but you'd be able to talk him down as long as you don't touch his baubles or his knickknacks or whatever.
Gotcha.
It'd be safer than staying out in the elements.
Very well.
Refer to him as Benny, and he'll know you're with us.
Benny. Alright.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, kid.
Hey, anytime, anything to help another person. Neela, Takshan, Sidi, you all done?
I'll be done once I've patched up Loft's wounds.
Oh, no, don't worry about that. I can handle all of us. And Lucy's going to signal everyone to get around her. Survival check. Would I be able to make a crutch with it?
I will say you can like bend it and then like cut off a little bit of it with your keyblade, and it'll work as a pretty good
Yeah.
stand-in.
Yeah. Lucy will do that. Kind of like wrap some cloth around it, hand it to him, and say, "It's not the greatest, but it'll take the pressure off of your leg."
No, I appreciate it. Thank you. Nice survivalists, good students, kind hearts. Couldn't ask for more from the younger generation. Thank you.
Yeah. We'll get out of your way.
No, I'm getting in your guys' way. Here, let this 40-year-old man get out of the way. Thank you all. And one more thing. Some of the students, I think they're in the direction you guys are going. Maybe further in the jungle. That's it. Thank you again.
Yeah, anytime, Joshua. You take it easy, okay? Negatives of a fight. It's good. There's also the silver linings and positive things you have to think about too.
She'll walk forward and say, if I focus on the negatives, it's for good reason. If If I can't get stronger, I'm only weighing you guys down. So I'm gonna perform better, I promise.
Lucy's going to go to dap up Nina. And like kind of pulling her in, she's gonna say, "I know you're gonna kick ass. You're fine. I'm sure you can talk the talk."
She'll slap your forearm assuredly and says, "Thanks. All right, guys, are we ready?"
All right. Yeah, Takshan. I see you're still a bit dinged up, Takshan. Do you need any help?
Oh no, I think I'll be making it.
I have here. I can hand you. Here, I know you don't like the taste of it. I know. I'm sorry. Oh, what is he talking about? Percy, was there is there any identification on these guys?
No visible identification except for the fact that CD had mentioned that they are Diracs. I'll spell this out.
Diracs.
Takshan won't have time to do a complete burial, but he'll perform some Salen burial rites or funeral rites.
Yep. Okay. Lucy will wait for Takshan to finish that up before we continue forward.
As you perform this good deed, to do what you can to bury the 3 mercenaries, go ahead and give yourself a hero point. I would say Lucy would get one, but I noticed she's already maxed out, so it's fine.
Do I get anything? Do I get anything?
No.
No.
You got.
Can Neela get a hero point back?
Yeah.
Yay!
Pity points.
It's just what she needs right now.
Sunday.
Yeah. You give it a few scraps. Looks very content. It'll crawl away. It may still stick around in the area.
Yay! I miss it already.
Alright, it is CD's turn, correct?
Alright, it's your turn.
Was that Neela? Was that
Yes, Neela.
Aww.
I actually do prefer resting out in nature. Nothing quite like it.
Lucy's gonna poke Neela's cheek a bit and say, "Come on, we got a whole we got a long day ahead of us. Come on, we can't afford to waste any sunlight."
She'll kind of like slap her hand away. She'll like lightly slap her hand away and then turn over. She'll go, 5 more minutes.
Okay, 5 more minutes, and Lucy is just gonna. Lucy will now become the big spoon. just kind of chill until she's until she rouses fully awake.
And thus, at around 6:30 a.m., you all disassemble your camp, or you had your breakfast, disassemble your camp, and eventually continue on. The Irizel forest, from left to right, up and down, is perhaps a week to a week and a half, like long in terms of like length, like how many days it takes to get to one point to the other. So at this point, you guys are maybe like a third of the way through to get to the forest, like getting through the entirety of like this part of the forest. But that's not your main goal. You're supposed to just track down some creatures here. And as you do so, you find several footprints, somewhat fresh, humanoid footprints. They look like to be Ashari boots that you guys would recognize, as is part of your training as Ashari, to recognize each other's own tracks and signs of presence. So following that along, as well as the animal tracks, you come upon a forest clearing. I was trying to decide what we would do.
Well, you're Ashari fucking students. You're gonna go after and help him, right?
The creature looks really strong, and just the 2 of us.
I'm gonna lightly slap him across the face and say, "Look, just. I know it's scary, but we've trained for situations like this, okay? I need the both of you to calm down fast, and we're gonna go help Jacques, all right?"
Make a diplomacy check with a +2.
Lock the fuck in!
You fucking retard!
Oh my god, my team is jobbing this raid!
Demeter!
Oh my god, my fucking teammates! No one is making any calls.
Lock the fuck in. +2. To the fungal pool. And you see this large bird. Not even
ain't
large.
no
It's actually a
fucking
huge-sized bird. And then you see the silk-tailed beetle from earlier, Takshan.
Some goddamn dinosaur.
You know, you guys can make a nature check on it.
Okay.
And it appears poor Jacques is being considered prey. As Jacques is kind of struggling under its like forearm and just looking down. Allison's just kind of running on over.
Gonna run up to it.
There ain't no goddamn dragon.
I want to try. You know what? Lucy is smaller than Jacques.
Lucy is smaller than everyone.
This is smaller than everyone. Lucy's gonna attempt to distract the beast, and maybe it'll find a better prey. Lucy's gonna kind of like run into the. Is this difficult terrain, Percy?
Yes.
Shit.
Okay, how stupid is it?
How stupid is the creature?
Yeah.
My God, almonds. Almonds are so gross.
Oh, I love almonds. Now, almond milk, unsweetened almond milk, that shit's ass.
Oh my God.
That's what my
hell
sister
no.
brings in for some reason.
Dude, no wonder she's a dumb whore.
Oh, that almond milk is going nowhere.
Full of
Alright,
pills.
but yeah, does the 19 succeed?
Yes, it will, because the DC was 17.
Cool.
Allison will look and say, "Whew, okay, Shari teachings. Okay. Thank you, Lucia. I appreciate you guys, what you guys are doing. And they'll take a step. And Violet will also begin to fan out. See Allison gonna stretch out their hands, and they'll try to coo the Quetzalcoatlus, craning its long neck over to Allison. Allison kind of gently brushes its beak. It whispers druidic words. It appears the Quetzalcoatlus is listening to Allison, and as these two reunite, they make their way down, and Jacques, you can hear Jacques go, "Oh, okay, all right, big girl, okay," and he will also reach out a hand, and you see the Quetzalcoatlus kind of lightly smack his hand away before he reaches out again, and then the Quetzalcoatlus kind of calms down, recognizing that Jacques is not food, but friend.
Yay.
And you see Violet and Jacques and Allison, they're beginning to pet the Quetzalcoatlus, especially like the furry part of its neck. Thank you so much.
Hey, Allison. Don't thank me. You guys did that. All I did was give you a little nudge forward.
Oh, okay, you guys are awesome. Everything you guys have done, make the rest of us first years look like nothing impressive, but...
No, hey, don't say that. I'm sure you guys have done something. That coming out of my mouth has a little
No, it's okay.
demeaning.
No, I know what you mean. It's all good. Thank you again, really.
Hey, is Jacques is safe? You guys... Oh, God damn it, you guys have tamed a beast. Shit.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah, well, don't worry about that. Well, we weren't even looking for something like this. Have you seen Percy, I'm gonna scroll all the way up.
You didn't write it down like I told you?
No.
Fail RP? Here, I'll actually put the 8 on top. Oh, never mind, you already got it. Yeah, the silk-tailed beetle kinda flaps its like little wings a little bit. It's a flightless creature, but the little wings are there for aesthetics. It's there to attract mates. It's there for it can like use it to somewhat glide down.
Flightless creature, my ass. This bug fly as hell.
It will kind of walk over your boots and then look up at you as much as it can.
Lucy's lip is quivering. She's so happy. Lucy's gonna pick it up and let it kind of like rest on her shoulder.
It's like picking up a bug dog.
I didn't forget your name. I named you Princess.
And just like that.
All right, Percy, change that name. We got a new party member.
See, we
It's
don't.
okay with you guys. I'd want to try and find, like one of these parrot bears or a paracha like you were trying to find Takshan. Coming back with more than one beast is certainly an achievement, right?
I don't think any of the students have
Certainly.
done that yet.
And Lucy's gonna like take one hand, snap and finger gun, look at Neela, and wink and say, "That's why we're gonna be the first ones to do it."
Oh yeah. I mean, like I think the record has been like 4, but like no.
Okay, we're not that ambitious. Come on.
But I mean, like I don't think anyone else so far has gotten even 2. I think people are still struggling on their first.
Well, look at us then.
Yeah, nice work. What do you think, Takshan? Paracha, parrotbear, still look.
I mean, I'd prefer to get to paracha.
All right, paracha it is. Let's go.
Well, let's keep heading out.
You guys
Yep.
make your way out to the fungal forest, into the forest proper. You had convinced the bauble beast to back down. You had encountered an Angajani and an half-elf who is very, very much aligned with the Lascarids. You helped out your fellow students, as I said. Rescued Joshua Lowe, who was the younger brother of the MEG scientist you guys encountered, whose corpse you have encountered months prior. And now you begin your last major stop, trying to find the paracha. This creature, in addition to Princess the Silk-tailed Beetle, will make you guys give you quite the amount of reputation among the first years and the Ashari as a whole here at Cloudspire, as you make the journey south. And that is where we'll end this session.